Guidance has been added around the offside rule, which would have rendered Manchester City's controversial goal against Aston Villa offside, in a move which has been described as a face-saving exercise. Urgent talks were held after outrage followed Bernardo Silva's opener at Villa Park, which saw City midfielder Rodri come from an offside position to steal the ball from Tyrone Mings and set up the Portugal man to break the deadlock in an eventual 2-0 win for the home side. Mings himself branded the decision nonsense while his manager, Dean Smith, was sent off for overstepping the mark with his protests against the VAR referred goal to the referee. Red-faced refereeing body Professional Game Match Officials Limited said the goal had been allowed under a little-known law that reads, a player in an offside position receiving the ball from an opponent who deliberately plays the ball, including by deliberate handball, is not considered to have gained an advantage, unless it was a deliberate save by any opponent. They also released a statement via the Premier League outlining why the goal stood. However, it can be revealed that CML subsequently held a summit with rule makers the International Football Association Board and UEFA to discuss the issue. And Sportsmail can disclose that they have agreed on guidance which will be given to referees and which would see the goal disallowed if it was to happen in the future. It states, where a player in an offside position immediately impacts on an opponent who has deliberately played the ball, the match officials should prioritize challenging an opponent for the ball, and thus the offside offense of interfering with an opponent by impacting on the opponent's ability to play the ball should be penalized. In plain terms, that means that from now on, players repeating Rodri's trick would be penalized. However, goals such as that scored by Villa's Ollie Watkins, in which he came from an offside position to seize on an attempted clearance by Newcastle's Fabian Schär earlier this month, would stand as he did not impact Schär's ability to play the ball. A source at a top-flight club lambasted the move. Once again they are closing the stable door after the horse has bolted, they said. Why they could not have just held their hands up and admitted it was the wrong decision in the first place is beyond me. Instead they have chosen to carry out a face-saving exercise.